So I just made a video in Spanish, um, trying to talk about why you should learn another language. Now, to learn another language is to actually learn another culture, to learn another way of life, to have an experience of a lifetime, basically, to step into someone else's shoes through their language. So to learn another language is very beneficial for those who would like to pursue the dream, the goal of actually speaking another tongue. There's various amounts of opportunity for those who would like to venture into this amazing opportunity of learning another language. Becoming multilingual or bilingual, even trilingual, would make you a better citizen, a better human being, and it will give you experiences that you would never have had being monolingual. Now, the first thing I wanted to talk about was getting a job. People actually pay you more because you have a language. I was looking through some of the newspapers back in my hometown, um, about job offers in my field, which is in the financial industry. Most of the jobs require you to speak either Spanish or Portuguese, and this in turn actually eliminated other people from applying for the job, other citizens of my country, because my country is monolingual. We only speak English there, so this actually pushed other people out of actually applying for the job and only allow those with Spanish and Portuguese to be eligible for applying for the job. Now, you find this in many other aspects. Um, you want to do special projects, you want to branch out into certain things. You have to have another language. So, I mean, if they can pay you more just because you have another language, just because you enjoy learning another language, why not do it? Why not pick a culture that you love and learn the language of that culture? Learn the people, learn the way of life. You're getting paid more to do it. And it sets you apart from other people. It actually sets you apart from the crowd. There's a saying that goes, I love this saying. It says, in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. Whatever sets you apart from the crowd makes you extraordinary. You are absolutely extraordinary because of one thing. It doesn't take a lot for you to become extraordinary. It just takes that little extra. And learning another language will definitely make you extraordinary. It will certainly boost your level of credibility. It will boost your level of opportunities, the jobs you can apply for. It will be an amazing opportunity for you to branch out and meet other people, network with other people from around the world, and you will find so many things just through learning a language. Now, I will talk about working. Another thing you want to do is actually meet other people. Learn the language is a doorway, is a door to actually meeting people that you would never have interacted with in your lifetime. You actually would never, you would have lived and never known someone from another culture, another country, if you had not learned the language. Because the language itself is a barrier. It's actually, in business we call these things such as like startup capital. We call that a barrier to entry. Language is a barrier to entry for for you, and if you don't learn the language, you will be handicapped per se. It's like a passport to actually go to the country, or it's a passport into people's lives per se, into native people of that country, into their lives, Your language is a passport into their lives. So that's one other thing that you would benefit greatly from learning the language. Learning language also helps your brain faculties. It actually helps your brain to continue to be much more plastic. And studies have shown that it actually helps to offset the effects of aging, which is dementia. Like some people, they said in these studies that the onset of dementia was actually for a long um, was actually a couple years ahead for people who actually were bilingual or trilingual or multilingual, because they actually knew more languages. And your brain actually becomes more plastic. It actually becomes it helps you to create more brain cells. Plasticity in the brain helps you to remember things much more clearly. I have a problem with remembering names. You know, that's my biggest problem. But actually, though the words come more clearly to me, I actually can visualize things better because I have a concept of another language. Um, it just opens a wide amount of opportunities for you, and health wise and otherwise, if you know another language. So definitely, please, please learn that language. Um, Not only for yourself, for your kids. If you have kids, you wanna actually teach them something. You can actually learn a language to fluency and be able to pass that on to your kids through teaching them how to learn and how to speak the language. And actually, you offer them an opportunity to interact with other cultures and languages and boost their credibility and boost their self-worth, their value in the job market. So there's a lot of opportunities. You don't have to. People have this misconception that if you have to learn a language for a reason. You don't have to learn a language for any other reason other than your love for the language. You don't have to learn another language just to get a job in the future. Like, if you love the language, if you love the culture, why not learn it? People say, oh, you're learning Spanish. What are you learning Spanish for? Your country, excuse me, your country is monolingual. Why are you learning Spanish? Well, I'm learning Spanish to brighten my horizons. That's why I'm learning Spanish. And also because I love it. I love the Spanish culture. I love the Spanish language. I love the Spanish people. So for me, it's like a no-brainer. You know, I'm gonna learn Spanish to fluency. I'm gonna learn French to fluency. I'm gonna learn Italian to fluency. I'm gonna learn German to fluency, Indonesian, and Haitian Creole. Now, to me, it doesn't even matter what the definition of fluency is. What is fluency to me may not be fluency to you, because fluency is not relative. So yeah, I'm gonna actually end it here, but I'll actually go ahead and try to encourage you again. Learn a language. It will be beneficial for you, for your generations to come, and it'll also help brighten the horizons of those who are around you, who may think that they can't learn language. If you actually learn it, you'll be an impact to them, whatever aspect of life they are into at this moment. So yeah, please learn that language, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.